What happens to your body when you hang for 5 minutes every day? Simplicity often hides the power of a habit. Hanging from a bar may seem like a trivial movement, something more associated with children's play than a health practice. However, this seemingly basic action has transformative effects on the human body. From relieving spinal compression to improving grip strength, the positive impacts of this habit are vast and scientifically proven. The goal of this article is to explore in detail the top 5 benefits of hanging from a bar daily. Each of them will be analyzed based on scientific studies, biomechanical explanations, and practical examples so you can understand why this practice deserves a place in your daily routine. Number 5. Spinal pressure relief. The spine is a highly complex structure essential for supporting the human body. However, modern lifestyles pose significant challenges to this structure. The habit of sitting for long periods, poor posture when using electronic devices, and a lack of proper movement contribute to spinal wear and overload. As a result, millions of people suffer from chronic lower back pain, herniated discs, and spinal compression. Hanging from a bar directly helps decompress the spine, providing both immediate and progressive relief. The biomechanical principle behind this benefit is simple. When the body is suspended in the air, gravity stops pressing on the intervertebral discs, allowing them to expand and return to a more natural state. This decompression relieves pressure on the nerves, reducing pain and discomfort associated with conditions like herniated discs and sciatica. Research indicates that spinal decompression techniques can significantly reduce the pressure exerted on lumbar discs. A study published in the American Journal of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation demonstrated that spinal traction can decrease the load on intervertebral discs by up to 40%, providing immediate relief for patients with lower back pain. Another study, conducted by the European Spine Journal, analyzed the effects of mechanical traction on the lumbar spine and concluded that this technique contributes to pain reduction and improved functionality in patients with chronic lower back pain. The practice of hanging from a bar can offer similar benefits in an accessible way, without the need for complex equipment. Beyond immediate relief, regular practice can lead to long-term structural benefits. People who incorporate this habit often report significant improvements in posture, a lower incidence of pain, and an increased sense of lightness and mobility. Over time, the spine adapts to a healthier alignment, reducing the risk of early degeneration of the intervertebral discs. To achieve these benefits, it is recommended to start with short sessions of 20 to 30 seconds, gradually increasing the time as the body adapts. Ideally, this should be practiced daily, allowing the spine to experience continuous decompression. Number 4. Grip strengthening. If there's one essential aspect of nearly every daily activity, it's grip strength. From carrying grocery bags to firmly holding a heavy object, the ability to maintain a strong grip is crucial. The problem is that very few people actively train this skill, and over time, it tends to weaken, especially with aging. This is where hanging from a bar becomes an extremely efficient exercise, strengthening not just the hands, but also the forearms and even the shoulders. When hanging, the entire body weight is supported by the hands and fingers. At first, many people realize they can't stay suspended for long, quickly feeling fatigue in their fingers and forearm muscles. This initial discomfort is a clear sign that these muscles are not accustomed to bearing weight for extended periods. With consistent practice, grip strength improves, making everyday tasks much easier and enhancing performance in various physical activities. Grip strength is often underestimated, but its importance goes far beyond simply holding something firmly. Studies have shown that a strong grip is directly linked to longevity and overall health. Research published in The Lancet found that grip strength can be a strong predictor of life expectancy, more accurate than even blood pressure in forecasting cardiovascular issues. This is because grip strength reflects the overall condition of the body's muscles and their functional capacity. Another study, conducted by the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research, revealed that individuals with stronger grips tend to perform better in endurance and strength-related activities. This applies not only to sports requiring a firm grip, such as climbing, weightlifting, and combat sports, but also to simple daily tasks like carrying a heavy suitcase or effortlessly opening a jar. A strong grip also plays a crucial role in injury prevention. When the muscles of the hands and forearms are weak, the body tends to compensate by using improper joints, such as the shoulders and elbows, which can lead to repetitive strain injuries. Additionally, a strong grip enhances movement stability, reducing the risk of falls and improving motor coordination. For those who engage in weight training, sports, or physical activities that require hand control and endurance, hanging from a bar is one of the most effective ways to train this ability. Unlike traditional grip strengthening exercises, such as hand grippers or weightlifting, hanging involves a dynamic load, activating not just the hands, but also the forearms, shoulders, and even the core. This type of functional strengthening has a much deeper impact on real-life situations, as it mimics scenarios where grip strength must be sustained under load for longer periods. Progressing in this exercise is quite simple. Beginners may struggle to hang for more than a few seconds at first. Ideally, start with 10 to 20 seconds and gradually increase the duration as endurance improves. Over time, the goal can be to reach 1 minute or more, which represents an excellent level of grip strength. For a greater challenge, variations such as one-handed hangs, using a thicker bar for added difficulty, or incorporating movements like knee raises can further engage the muscles. Beyond physical benefits, grip strengthening has an interesting psychological impact. There is something instinctively powerful about being able to hold your own body weight with confidence. Many people report increased self-assurance and a greater sense of control over their bodies as they develop this skill. Over the years, grip weakness can become a debilitating issue, especially for older adults. Struggling to hold objects, open containers, or even maintain balance while walking can be directly linked to grip strength loss. Incorporating this habit early on can be an effective way to prevent these difficulties in the future and ensure greater autonomy and independence in daily life. Grip strengthening, therefore, is not just about athletic performance, but is an essential component of overall health. By hanging from a bar daily, you are investing not only in stronger hands and forearms, but also in a more stable, resilient, and well-prepared body for everyday challenges. Number 3. Improved mobility. The shoulder joint is one of the most mobile in the human body, allowing for a wide range of movements. However, this same mobility makes the shoulder highly susceptible to injuries, mainly due to weakened stabilizing muscles and stiffness caused by a sedentary lifestyle. Many people suffer from chronic shoulder pain, difficulty raising their arms above their heads, and loss of mobility over time. Hanging from a bar can be an extremely effective solution for these issues, as this movement helps restore the shoulder joint's natural mobility. When we hang, the shoulders are forced to open up and align properly, releasing accumulated tension and allowing the stabilizing muscles to work efficiently. This can reduce chronic pain, prevent injuries, and even improve posture. Orthopedic specialist Dr. John Kirsch conducted extensive research on the impact of body suspension on shoulder health. His studies showed that patients who adopted the habit of hanging from a bar were able to avoid shoulder surgeries and significantly improve their mobility within weeks. Kirsch discovered that the hanging movement allows the tendons and ligaments in the shoulder to naturally adjust, restoring their function without the need for invasive procedures. In addition to improving mobility, hanging strengthens essential muscles for shoulder stability, such as the rotator cuff. This muscle group is crucial for keeping the shoulder stable during various movements, preventing injuries, and enhancing performance in physical activities. Athletes who engage in sports like swimming, tennis, weightlifting, or climbing may notice a significant improvement in shoulder control and endurance by incorporating this exercise regularly. Another major benefit is the reduced risk of impact-related injuries. Many shoulder injuries occur due to overloading and joint misalignment. Hanging helps the body learn to distribute forces more effectively, minimizing unnecessary tension and making movements more fluid and natural. Improved shoulder mobility also has a positive effect on posture. Stiff and tense shoulders tend to pull the upper back forward, contributing to the development of a hunched posture. Hanging from a bar helps stretch and strengthen this area, encouraging a more upright and aligned position. Incorporating this habit into a daily routine can make a significant difference in shoulder health and functionality over the long term. Beginners should start with short sessions of 15 to 30 seconds, gradually increasing the duration as mobility and strength improve. Those with existing shoulder limitations can start by holding the bar with their feet on the ground to reduce the load and allow for a gradual adaptation. The impact of this exercise on shoulder health is undeniable. Whether for reducing pain, preventing injuries, or simply regaining natural mobility, hanging from a bar is a simple and highly effective method to keep the shoulders healthy and functional throughout life. Number 2. Core strengthening. Core strengthening is one of the most important aspects of health and physical performance. The core is not just limited to the visible abdominal muscles, but includes a complex network of muscles such as the obliques, the transverse abdominis, the lower back muscles, the pelvic floor, and even the glutes. This region of the body is essential for stability, balance, and spinal protection, and hanging from a bar can be one of the most effective and functional ways to strengthen it. Unlike traditional core exercises, such as floor sit-ups or planks, hanging from a bar requires the entire core musculature to work constantly to maintain stability. The body naturally tries to swing or rotate while suspended, and the core muscles must activate to keep the position aligned. This creates a deep and comprehensive stimulus, strengthening the area in an integrated and functional way. Studies indicate that suspended exercises are significantly more effective in activating core muscles than exercises performed on the ground. A study published in the Journal of Sports Science and Medicine compared core activation in different exercises and found that suspended movements, such as hanging from a bar, result in greater muscle recruitment and require more neuromuscular control. This happens because, unlike traditional exercises that often isolate specific muscles, body suspension requires a combined effort, strengthening the muscles more efficiently. In addition to strengthening the core, this exercise also improves postural control. Many people develop back pain due to a weak core, which compromises spinal support. When the core muscles are not strong enough, the lower back takes on more strain, increasing the risk of chronic pain and injuries. Hanging from a bar strengthens this musculature naturally, reducing spinal tension and promoting a more balanced posture. Another significant benefit is improved balance and coordination. Since the body constantly needs to adjust small movements to stay stable, the stabilizing muscles are dynamically activated, resulting in better control over body movements. This is especially relevant for athletes and those practicing physical activities that require balance, such as combat sports, running, cycling, and gymnastics. For those seeking a greater challenge, it is possible to intensify core training by adding variations while hanging, raising the knees toward the chest, performing trunk rotation movements, or even trying to keep the legs extended at a 90-degree angle are advanced variations that further enhance the activation of the abdominal and lower back muscles. Individuals who incorporate this exercise into their routine often report significant improvements in core strength, body stability, and muscular endurance. These benefits not only make the body more efficient for other physical activities, but also help prevent injuries and relieve back pain. Hanging from a bar, therefore, is not just a passive exercise for the spine or grip, but also a highly effective method to strengthen the core in an integrated and functional way. This strengthening not only improves athletic performance, but also provides everyday benefits, making movements such as lifting heavy objects, walking, and even sitting for long periods easier and more comfortable. Number 1. Improved posture. Posture is a direct reflection of how we use our bodies daily. Poor posture can be caused by several factors, such as muscle weakness, shortening of specific muscle groups, prolonged periods in improper positions, and lack of mobility. Misaligned posture not only affects appearance, but can also cause pain, reduce breathing efficiency, and even impact mood and confidence. Hanging from a bar is one of the simplest and most effective methods to improve posture, as it allows the spine to naturally realign, the shoulders to open up, and the chest to expand. This passive stretch relieves accumulated tension, enhances thoracic mobility, and promotes a more upright body position. A hunched posture, characterized by rounded shoulders and a forward-projected head, is a common problem, especially among people who spend long hours sitting or using electronic devices. This position puts excessive strain on the cervical region and can lead to chronic neck and back pain. Hanging from a bar helps correct this misalignment by stretching the chest muscles and activating the back muscles responsible for maintaining an upright posture. Beyond the aesthetic and functional improvements in posture, there is an additional benefit: expansion of body structure. Many people notice that after adopting the habit of hanging regularly, they feel taller and carry themselves with a more confident posture. This happens because spinal decompression allows intervertebral discs to regain some of their natural space, reducing the compression that can develop over the years due to poor posture. Studies indicate that individuals who perform regular spinal stretching and traction exercises experience fewer postural issues and greater flexibility in the thoracic and lumbar regions. A study published in the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy examined the effects of spinal decompression and concluded that practices such as hanging from a bar can significantly contribute to improved mobility and postural alignment. Improved posture also has a positive psychological impact. A more upright posture is associated with greater confidence, higher self-esteem, and even lower stress levels. Psychological research has shown that how a person positions themselves directly influences their self-perception and how others perceive them. To maximize the postural benefits of this exercise, it is important to maintain regular practice and follow some key guidelines. Keeping the shoulders relaxed and avoiding neck tension are essential to ensure that the stretch occurs effectively. Additionally, combining the habit of hanging with back and core strengthening exercises can enhance results. In the long run, incorporating this practice into a daily routine can completely transform posture, making movements more fluid, reducing pain, and promoting a more balanced body alignment. People who adopt this habit frequently report feeling lighter, looser, and experiencing a newfound sense of freedom in movement. Hanging from a bar is not just a simple exercise, it is a powerful tool for restoring postural balance and improving overall quality of life. Whether to relieve muscle tension, prevent pain, or simply feel more aligned and confident, this practice offers benefits far beyond what one might initially expect. Thank you for watching and leaving your like.